Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to day 2 of the water type week, which I'm spending at Snowdrop Tundra because I'm looking for Delibird. And I talked a bit about Quagsire yesterday. We can continue that discussion later on in the video. First off, I just wanted to show off my Ditto. It is now level 60. I made a YouTube short about it, and I don't know why my Sylveon has been letting my team down today. Usually it stays pretty energized, but I don't know. So here it is, the ABC. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it is what happens to certain creatures when you touch their tail and they drop it. Kind of fitting when, you know, Ditto drops tails. So inventory L, berry finding S, skill level up S will likely become skill level up M as I try to sub-skill this ingredient finder. And then I have the ingredient finding up nature. So one of my best Pokemon overall. And one of the things that I like to do with the teams here is I have a day team and a night team. You see that I have an Entei there. We can talk about that sometime. And then at the very left here, I like to have just one where I can use the help me pick to get an idea as for how my Pokemon rank. I find this to be quite a reliable way to build teams. Sometimes on the day team, I just first sort by berries, add my healer, and add maybe a skill specialist or an ingredient specialist that I need. And then I can do the same here for the ingredients and the skills. What's interesting for me is Ditto and Tyranitar both rank really high on the berries. In this case, it's because I'm at Snowdrop Tundra and they have their favorite berry here, but overall they're pretty strong berry farmers on top of being ingredient specialists, so that is the idea there. And I've already gotten a few tails from the Ditto, which is pretty exciting. I am hoping to just build a whole stack of tails to prepare for future events. And then it has been a while since we had a look at the community tab. So we see here Shanji. Basically everyone is sending Wooper this week as my, well, calling coming through with a Onyx. Hello there. Jassy. Yeah, a lot of Quagsire and Wooper. I am loving it. For me personally, the Quagsire is going to be a super, super long hunt. I'm just not going to settle until I find exactly what I want. And thankfully, Wooper is 5 points to befriend. So let's hop into this sleep report. And I don't think this will be dosing. That would be preferable. But I kind of messed up on the recording, and I think it's going to be slumbering. Maybe even snoozing. Yeah. Oh, man. That means there's still a slight chance for Delibird to show up because at the very least the strength or drowsy threshold here is way above. Typically it's 100 mil, 150 mil, something like that on the drowsy. This is 250 because of the good sleep day event, and yeah, have a good camp ticket, and so there should be at least 9 Pokemon here, 3 of which should be hungry. I used a No, I did not. I used the focus incense and the growth incense. It's for tomorrow that I got a friend incense. And then with the update, I think it is in effect now, but during good sleep day events, you have a higher chance of finding new sleep styles. So we got a Slowbro, Clefairy, Eradicate, Clefable, Topbelly Ampharos. We got a Ditto over here. That's pretty good. We got a shiny Riolu. Whoa, that is pretty cool. I like myself some gold shinies, and this is pretty gold in my opinion. I think Lucario is more like a brown shiny, so it may be the case that I just keep this as Lucario. I mean Riolu, as I already have a pretty strong Lucario. Overall, Lucario is not among the best Pokemon, but I just got too tempted. I found basically a perfect one. With the exception of a little ding on the nature, it's speed down, but it's EXP up on a bottom tier Pokemon, which means it doesn't feel so good or so bad, rather, wasting dream shards on it. So we got a new sleep style here, and that should be a lot of sleep research experience. Maybe I'll even go up to rank 58 after this. Working my way up to rank, barely. I think I need around 15,000 or something. Well, I popped 2 already, so maybe in total it's around 15. It could be interesting. I'm looking forward to get to max rank again. I am in a dream shard drought, and typically being max rank, then you just rake in the shards. The Ampharos is hungry, the Slowbro is hungry, the Riolu is hungry, the Wobbuffet, the whole field. I am so tempted to start on a new Ditto, but I should not. So, obviously, this is gonna mega hit, which is a little bit unfortunate. There's not another Riolu here, so no. Oh man, that's a little bit unfortunate. Wasted a biscuit on it. I probably just fed it in the past when it was hungry, because I do have a Lucario and it is hard to level up because Lucario is a bottom tier Pokemon, so you never get candies for it. Not gonna go for the Wobbuffet. If anything, I would go for a Why Not, but I don't want Why Not. Wait, I still have my premium biscuit. I don't need Ampharos, that is for sure. I think I'm gonna go with the Slowbro. You never go wrong with another Slowbro. If anything, it's a decent candy trade-off here, you know? A premium bonus biscuit for 7 candies. It's pretty good. So, caught a Slowbro and a Riolu. The Ditto is hiding behind here. Oh, that's hilarious. I'm so tempted. I shouldn't do it. Oh man, I just need just one. Well, I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, so I think with that, yeah, just one on the Ampharos too. Because this actually has a chance of being a mega hit. No, just 3. Okay, well, guess that's it for us. Got the Slowbro and the Riolu, and then we'll see what the Riolu is up to, because, you know, Lucario not the best, but it's over friendship level 10. Maybe it's berry finding or helping bonus with some skill triggers. Dual Lucario? That would be silly, man. Okay, definitely not gonna send the... That would freak people out. Let's see. I think Ditto is the better one here. I, for one, am super excited about the level 60 Ditto, so I'm sure a lot of you guys are too. Potentially Ampharos, I don't know. Or Gengar. I think overall people are more interested in Gengar Candy just because it's a more common Pokemon. I don't think there are a lot of other people really running Ditto to the extent that I am. Hey, there's a rank up. I think the next rank is like 70,000 or something like that. Is ridiculous. I thought it was too little with 40,000 on one of those rank ups, and then now it's like 70, 80. Mild Nature is awful. That is ingredients up, energy down. For a skill specialist, it does nothing. It's basically neutral. Not even berry finding. Is it helping bonus at least? Not skill level up M either. It's Sleep EXP bonus with inventory. Skill level up M, skill level up S, berry finding. Oh man, had this been flipped upside down, that would have been a cool Pokemon. I'll probably keep it. It's a shiny. It's in the collection. Okay, next up is a Slowbro. I just went through my Slowbro collection in the bag earlier today, and I found some treasure. So we're gonna highlight some of those in this video. All right, here's the Slowbro. I got 922 candies, double tail, like what I'm seeing. If it's like all ingredients, this would be great. But I think Jolly is has got nothing to do with ingredients. Skill trigger M is pretty decent on a skill specialist. Helping speed M is the dream team combo. Ingredient finder S is also huge on the Slowbro. It has around 20% ingredient rate, so this sub-skilled into M could be pretty big in inventory. Its ingredient finding down, that is a big oof. Oh man, had that been like flipped upside down, that would have been splendid, but yeah, well, I'm gonna showcase my Slowpoke and my Slowbro that I have already, and then you guys can help me out in deciding, because I'm a little bit on the fence on the Slowking just because this game is long, man. The longer I play, the longer I think about things, and the Slowpoke line is one to think about for sure because of the Suicune combo. So let's have a look at the water types sorted by Pokedex number. There we go. So this is the one we found today. Double Tail, Skill M, EXP up, Speed M. To an extent, this is kind of what you want. It's just Slowbro is a little bit awkward in the sense that you kind of want to maximize speed, skill, and ingredients. So yeah, I'll hold on to it for a little while. I think I'm in no shortage of candies, so that's that. But then the Slowbro I already have is this one. It's got the correct ingredient list. It's got one evolution in its belt, you know, level 2. It's got Speed S, Ingredient S, Skill S, Inventory S, and an Inventory L. With the Speed of Help, Energy down, Nature, which is ridiculous. This will need 4 seeds eventually, which is super costly. So I'm kind of just thinking maybe I'll find a better one. It is a skill specialist, so main skill chance up would be preferable. In the case that I would want to use it as a tail farmer ingredients, then I guess the ingredient up nature would be preferable, but haven't really settled too much on this one yet. But then I have a Slowpoke. This one's busted. It's got main skill chance up nature, which is great. It's got the correct ingredient list, double tails. It has sleep EXP bonus, and this is bigger than you would think because Suicune is a legendary Pokemon and Slowking and Slowpoke is water. So you can stack those sleep EXP bonus, and that's going to be huge. So I'm going to look for a couple more sleep EXP bonus water types, and I think that's going to be great. So it's a skill specialist with main skill chance up nature, skill trigger S coming in at level 50, and then if I sub-skill seed that, it's going to be M. And then if you look at the chart, if you have skill trigger M, main skill chance up nature, and helping speed M, then the helping speed M is better than the skill trigger S for most Pokemon. But then I have another helping speed S in addition, so this is just a ridiculous Pokemon. I really do want to evolve it into Slowking and start using it. The only thing is, I would only use it for the Suicune combo. And not only that, I need the King's Rock. And I see that in the achievements at 46,000 RP on the team. You get one of those. So I think I'm just going to be on the long hunt for Suicune, Wooper. I have a Slowking. I have a busted for Alligator. And then I need a 5th Pokemon, which is probably just going to be another of the Slow family, because what I'm thinking is now with the new skill banked thing, then Energizing Cheer S could potentially be it, because you can wake up after the overnight overstacking, you pop Suicune, it goes crazy, tails everywhere, but then you have the chance of 2 of these Energizing Cheers, which is more likely to hit one of the less energized Pokemon. And now that you really get the max out of the skill here, I'm thinking it's not impossible that you pop Slowbro, you pop Slowking, both of which are unique Pokemon, which combos well and stacks with a Suicune. And then you have in total 4 triggers. So you basically heal up your whole team after the sleep. And that's pretty cool. So something to think about. I also have a shiny Slowbro. This by chance is also kind of cool. It is not the correct ingredient list. Had it been the correct ingredient list, I would have used this. And I am working on my website, nirtheart.com. It's still in development. It's a little bit slow, but it's in the works. One of the things that I'm doing with my Pokemon articles, so on the website, there's a Pokedex. And on each Pokemon, there's a full written article about strategy, other details about the Pokemon, numbers and values, and all that stuff. One of the things that I've discovered is you can look at the total value of each of the ingredient slots and make a counterpoint strategy. I don't know how else to put it, but in the case of Slowbro, for example, you see that in the widget on the very left side, it has 1 cacao in the level 1 A slot, and then it has in the level 60 slot in the A ingredient 4 cacao. If you multiply 4 by the value of cacao, which is 151, you get just over 600. If you look at the level 60 B ingredient, it is 2 tails. Tails, I don't remember, it's 300 something. Let's find it. Slowpoke tail is 342, which means if you have 2 tails, that is 684. If you compare 604 to 684, those are quite different. But here's the interesting thing. It's not necessarily the case that the preferred ingredient list has the average or highest average value of the ingredient lists. One prime example is, I think it was Colin. Pretty sure it was Colin in the Nirtheart Discord. You can join in the video description below. Just click the link. It is for paid YouTube members. It has a starting price point of $2 for lifetime access, as long as you follow the rules. Now, Colin posted a screenshot of a Wooper that he had found. And we make it back to Quagsire. All roads lead to Quagsire. Colin found an AAC Quagsire. That means at level 1, it has mushrooms. At level 30, it has mushrooms. And at level 60, it has sausage. So 2 mushrooms, 5 mushrooms, 12 sausage. Actually, the only number I don't have is the potato. Let's see, soft potato is 124. And let's see, the bean sausage was 103. Let's do this quick maths. We got 103 by 12. That is 1236. And then we have 10 times 124, which is the potatoes. That is 1240. So if we then go and look at the mushroom, which is 167, we go 167 by 7, and that is 1169. So just on paper, we also have to do 167 by 5. That is 835. And then we got 6 times 124. We got 744. Okay, so essentially at level 30, the highest average value production is the mushrooms. The mushrooms are 835 base points, and the potatoes are 744. What's interesting here, and the whole point about all these numbers, is some of the articles that I'm writing are interesting in the sense that the ingredient bag is starting to get so big that even if you can't make use of a certain type of ingredient right now, you may be able to just store it in the back a little bit and then over time just have a way higher average value production of your ingredient specialists. The ultimate point here is if you look at the potatoes at level 60, it is the highest value out of those slots. And the mushroom actually comes dead last. It is 1169 on the mushrooms, third place. And then it is 1236 on the sausage, second place. And 1240 on the potatoes. Which is to say, if you find a Quagsire, for example, as Colin did in the nirtheart Discord, posted a screenshot, looks beautiful, only little ding is it's bean sausage at level 60 and not mushrooms. Mono ingredient meta is very useful in the sense that you can put a single Pokemon on the field and it runs its course and it's only giving you the one ingredient that you want. For certain Pokemon, however, like Quagsire, in my opinion, you have to think more holistically about the team composition, and helper boost and theme teams is a little bit of a more complicated approach to this game than the mono meta, which is like another step past just playing casually. So like it gets very involved, but this is to say that if you happen to find a Quagsire with perfect stats, it's just shining all through the list, and it's got mushrooms, mushrooms, and then potatoes, mushrooms, mushrooms, and then sausage. I think potentially you can make the case that you might just go for it. And the reason there is because once you have mushroom, mushroom, when you have another sausage or another potato, it's such a big drop that it kind of evens out, so that the collection should probably be around 50-50 mushrooms, 50-50 mushrooms, or 50-50 mushrooms and potatoes, mushrooms and sausage. And at that point, you can just bank some of that added value. So for a lot of Pokemon, the mono list is also the highest average production value, but that's not the case for all Pokemon. And this is where I am really enjoying Pokemon Sleep. A lot of numbers, a lot of strategizing. You really have to consider all the options. There is no perfect answer, and all the Pokemon you catch are pure random, so it's just up to sheer luck what you get, and that forces you to make compromises. And so yeah, something to think about if you have a theme team helper boost Pokemon, in the case of Quagsire, for example, where you're gonna blow the inventory if you run the Quagsire overnight anyway, so might as well just get 12 sausage if everything else is shining. But yeah, I'm curious to hear if any of you were interested in that super long tangent rant, and if you have any inputs on the topic in the comments. So hope you enjoyed this video. No Delibirds today, maybe tomorrow. At the very least, I'm in the range where a Delibird should show up, and tomorrow is also another sleep day, event day, so that's a 1.5. Let's see where I'm sitting at right now. I think it's past the mil, so we should clear 1.5 million by tomorrow, which is when the Good Sleep Day event is over. So for the remainder of this week, I'll be sitting at 1.5 mil and above, I'm pretty sure. So that's going to be pretty good. Then we have an achievement here. Fairy type Pokemon, Handy Candy M. Oof, I just got one of those earlier this morning by spending sleep points because I was desperate for this Ditto. Just wanted to see it drop some tails. I've been working on this Ditto for a long time. I think I got it in November last year and been using it a lot. It's got way past 1,000 hours, and so yeah. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video and are excited for the videos to be back. And then I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching.